Hi. Martha canceled. Miss Martha. So she said she had an event for her son. She had to go to school for her son. So I was like, you know what? Fine. What can you do about it? You know, nothing. You really can't do anything. So that's fine. Life keeps chugging along. I just posted a reel I thought was hilarious. So that was kind of cool. I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera, which is kind of cool. It's not like, and I want to be honest with you guys, right? Like, my social media side of it, yeah, I mean, I'm selling, but I don't know. I don't like just straight up, like, selling, because I feel like that's what I've been doing. Like, you guys don't know, a lot of people when they join the program, they don't know, they just have bad stigmas of online businesses, rightfully so, rightfully so. So, if I can change that, and if I can get you to know me and maybe laugh along the way, that'd be kind of cool. Give you a little laugh throughout your day. People have tough lives, bro, and I get that. I overhear some stuff, or I just see it, and I'm like, dang, like, sometimes I tend to forget, much like all of us, I'm assuming, but, me in particular, I, get how, wow, that's not looking too hot. I tend to forget how lucky I am. I really do. And, so, or how lucky you are, for example, right? How blessed you are. Just the fact that you're watching this video, you're most likely in the United States. You're most likely in a first world country, right? And, you get to enjoy the stuff of that. You get to enjoy a lot of things. So, I don't know. It's just kind of funny because now my social media is, it's different than what I'm used to. It's different than what I'm used to. To be honest with you, am I uncomfortable? Yes. I don't know why that's so loud. Am I uncomfortable? Yes, I am. But am I stepping out of my comfort zone? Yes, 100%, which is great, right? That's how you grow, which is cool. Meeting people, talking, right? A lot of the stuff, which is dope. Do I still have enough confidence? Do I still have enough confidence to take my camera everywhere? No, right? But baby steps, baby steps. This is already a lot for me. So, I act a lot more outgoing than I really am. I'm actually a pretty shy dude. I don't like talking. I kind of leave everything open because I want everything like ventilated when I leave the house. But yeah, also, do I have tape on my lips? You can see. So I tried a mouth tape last night. Did I really notice a significant change in my sleep? No. I woke up sick. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a mouth tape, or if I'm uncomfortable, or if my AC's been blasting too much. I don't know. But you know what I do know? Miss Martha canceled on me. Which is upsetting, because I had a lot of stuff I wanted to get done. Whatever. But I'll go ahead and I'll vacuum today. It's just folding clothes, bro. I hate doing that. I got some bags for her. I wanted her to donate some stuff in Mexico. And she told me, she's like, I told her, I was like, Miss Martha, the last time was the first time I met her. She does her services at my friend's house as well. And I asked her, I said, Miss Martha, do you know where I could donate these clothes? Because I don't want it to go to Salvation Army, because then they're just gonna turn around and sell it, right? Kind of defeats the purpose. I don't like that. I'd rather have it go to some people. So it's either I send it to the Middle East, which is a little bit too much of a, hassle, or I give it to Miss Martha and she takes it over to Mexico and she gives it to people that are actually in need, which is cool. I feel like I did my part. So I'm gonna have to stare at those bags a little bit longer, which I don't like doing. Whatever, it is what it is. I don't know if you could tell, I got my Dyson hung up. Kind of cool. I like having that stuff. Pause on the banana eating, by the way. You fucking weird, bro. I don't know what's up with you recently. All right, spoke to Aaron yesterday. We're gonna try to get a video out every day. Aaron, I'm holding you accountable, and so are they. Can't be dicking around. I like this. I'm like used to this now. Used to taking you along, I like yapping, just in general, but so I like the little vibe we got going on, and I hope you do too. You want some water? Still or sparkling, which one you want? Pretty dope. My house is slowly but surely coming along. Not bad. Is it, the best house on the market, the best apartment on the market? No, it's not. But, it's definitely, it's more than enough for me. More than enough. So, I guess without any further ado, let's go to the gym. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on. I ain't feeling too hot. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why. I don't know. I was feeling kind of weird last night too. Just now that I think about it. I don't know. Might go and get me some, what are those juice things? I don't know. I'll figure something out. But am I supposed to technically work out while I'm feeling like this? No. Better to take a rest day. But if I stay at home, I'm going to go crazy. That's why I do 99% of the shit that I do, by the way. Oh, and you're wondering, is it the same shirt that I'm wearing yesterday? Definitely is. Do I have a washing machine? I definitely do. You saw it today. I do laundry like every 2 days. Every day or 2 days. This depends. I try not to have too many clothes. That's why I'm donating. I'll show you when I get home. I'm donating so much shit, dude. And it's because I like having multiple of the same thing. Because that like little decisiveness, me deciding shit, what the fuck am I gonna wear? I don't care. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, maybe this top and this and this. No, like that's what kills you. You know what I'm saying? Indecisiveness. And I don't like that. I don't like around standing there and like trying to choose my outfit, right? Like if something looks good on me, I'll just buy 2 of them or 3 of them, like much like these, or these shorts. I gotta order some more because they fit nice, they look nice, it's pretty cool. So I don't know, that's what I guess that's the lesson of today. Stop fucking wasting time on things that don't matter necessarily. I mean, obviously you gotta dress nice, right? Don't dress, raggedy, really, but just know that wasting time picking out an outfit is not necessarily the best way of spending your time. So, all right, now I guess with that being said, I'm not gonna go to my regular gas station and get my energy drink. I'm gonna go to another one. That being said, I don't really feel like yapping, to be honest. My stomach hurts, my throat hurts, my head feels a little heavy. So maybe I just want to fucking relax a little bit, huh? Is that possible? Is that good with you? Do I have to ask permission? Are we cool? I love you, right? Like, don't be like upset that I'm leaving. I'll be back. The next clip, I'll be back. All right.
A few moments later.
Okay. Am I feeling better after that workout? Yeah, 100%. Do I still feel like shit? Yeah, 100%. I don't know, why. What's going on with me? It is what it is. I gotta relax a little bit. I gotta take it easy today. My tag's out. It is what it is. What do I got on the agenda for today? You may be asking. I don't know. But I'm gonna go get a juice from, those like juice areas, juice spots. Okay. Yeah, bro. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go get like an immunity smoothie, one of those immunity ones. This, my content, bro, guys, it's not meant to be taken serious. You relax, you know what I'm saying? Don't take my things, my content, a lot of the stuff that I say seriously, all right, please. Like, it's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be lighthearted, you're supposed to have fun, and I'm supposed to have fun, right? So, guys, be cool. Cool, calm, and collected. How it's supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. I don't necessarily feel too hot. So I'm gonna kind of call you periodically throughout the day. I don't wanna do too much today. I got student calls. I'm gonna see what's up with them. I can't cancel that regardless of how I feel. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, because I genuinely do love like talking to people. We're in the program, who want to see what's up, who want to, get something going, and I'm always for that. Just because I'm having one bad day doesn't mean the entire business stops. Make sense? So All right, I'll call you periodically. I'll see what's up, okay? I love you.
A few moments later.
Got it. I don't know how much this is gonna help this, but let's hope it will, because I'm not feeling better and I'm about to crash the fuck out. You like me shaved or with a beard? Also, if you wear mouth tape, how the fuck do you take this tape off? Like, you see, like, there's like black residue, pause, on my, I don't even know how to say that without sounding sus. There's residue of the glue around my lips, okay? I was about to say something else. Home. I love my home. Okay. All right, mic's connected. I told you it canceled on me. Man, what's up with that? I had some stuff, bro. All right, bro. I don't know why my shit smells like fucking Cheez-Its. Pause. That's so... I don't know, but I'm about to put this shit in for another hour and 15 minutes. I got a student call at 1, so I gotta take care of that. I went to my gym's sauna for the first time today. That was kind of cool. I didn't even know where the bathroom was, or the sauna for that matter. I didn't know where anything is. That's the thing. I'm kind of one of those people where it's like, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of how I be. So, you know, I didn't necessarily go poking around. I got a shoe rack. You know those like shoe not stands, those shoe boxes that you stack up on each other. I'm not even a sneakerhead like that, but you know, this spot doesn't necessarily have too much space for me to put my shoes. And I don't want to put my shoes in the closet because obviously your shoes smell. And, you know, obviously your shoes smell. So I don't want to put that over there. So, you know, whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right. With that being said, let me go make some food. I'm probably just going to have some eggs right now. I'm not feeling hot at all. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I just feel very like groggy, which I don't like. I don't like groggy. So yeah, let me make some food and let me call you back. How's that sound? All right, bye. Okay. I have done absolutely, I feel so bad for the downstairs neighbors, dude. I drop all my shit. All right, I've done absolutely nothing all day besides make 3 Instagram videos. Now, I got a question. Why do my towels smell like mildew? I was about to say smell like shit. Bacteria thrive in damp or warm fibers. It's a problem often caused by leaving towels wet for too long. How do I fix this? How do you wash them on a hot water cycle with a cup of distilled white vinegar and no detergent or fabric softener. Follow this with a second hot wash. White vinegar. Wash with baking soda. Dry thoroughly. Clean washing machine. Do not use fabric softener. Dry immediately. Bro. All right, well, I guess that's that. All right, the vlog is done. Vlog number 2 is done. I'm gonna see via Aaron. So I'm gonna pause this video and then I'm gonna watch this. Granted, I'm still feeling a little under the weather. That's why I haven't been recording. All right, I went to the gym. I felt good when I had caffeine, but you know, it ain't too good to be like what I'm doing right now. So, all right, I'll keep you posted. I love you. I'll call you in a sec. Okay. My name is Kodak, but you know that already. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I just took out the trash and I haven't washed my hands and I touched a trash chute thing and I just wiped my hair. Maybe that's why I'm balding. All right. I am feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking. So I am cooking myself 2 chicken sausages because I have a ribeye that I put out that I will be having for dinner. So I'm still trying to hit my protein intake, even though I'm sick. That's realistically when you should be eating, at least trying to eat a substantial amount. Because I know a lot of the times when you get sick, or at least when I get sick, you know, I tend to not eat and then you get skinny, right? So then you have to like you know, you gotta eat to make up for it or whatever. You gotta train in a different way. I'm not even that big in the gym, to be honest with you. But understand that I used to be fat as fuck. So, you know, what I've built is not too bad. At least I'd like to think it's not too bad. Obviously, could I get better? Of course, everyone could get better. And you will get better too if that is, you know, what your goal is. If that is what your goal is in the gym. So it's kind of what we're looking at here. I literally have not done anything today. I was recovering. I guess good news, we are set to move the dyno this Friday. So we're gonna be doing it, or we're gonna be cutting the concrete for the dyno this Friday. This is a location that you guys are familiar with. This is Chris's location. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, do it. Follow me on there, you will see Chris on there. He's making a video, or he's made a video for me with his wonderful location. So, you know, we'll see what's going on. Hopefully I can get another video from Chris if he wants to this weekend, and then it'd be kind of cool. We'll see what's going on. We're currently in the talks with some friends. I might be going to Miami next week. Why? Because I want to. So that's kind of the luxury of owning your own business and being your own boss, especially if it's, you know, a business like mine. You don't necessarily have to be as involved, which is dope, dude. I mean, you guys see what I'm doing right now, right? You guys see what I'm doing. You guys see what I've, you know, kind of been up to. Granted, today it was a little bit different because I was a little sick, right? I felt a little under the weather, which is, you know, normal. But I'm low-key a bitch when it comes to any sort of like sickness, dude. Not me. Could not be me. I cannot tolerate it. I hate being sick. I think it is extremely inefficient. And I just want to get better as soon as possible, because every day that I'm sick or every day that I am not, you know, feeling 100%, my company loses money. That's how I think, right? Even though I'm not necessarily as involved, if I need to be and I could not be, it's like the worst thing in the world. So take care of your guys' health. You know, I do smoke, which is not necessarily good. I smoke darts. I don't smoke weed. So, you know, does that take an impact on my health? 100%. So, you know, we're all getting better in some ways, and that's a way that I'm going to try to get better. To not smoke as much, you know, and be a little bit more, be a bit healthier. Per se. So I just wanted to give you a little update. I haven't really done anything out of that. I got a call at 7:30 with Aaron. Aaron's probably editing this video, but he's been doing good, but I think we could do better. You have to be operating, if you want to be number one, you have to be operating at 100% every single day. Every single day. You can't bullshit around, you can't dick around, you can't be like, oh no, I'll do tomorrow, I'll do this, and that. No. That's not how the real world works, okay? You have to understand that your competition is always trying to destroy you in any way, shape, or form that they can. So I know I fuck around a lot, you know, and I'm, you know, making funny content or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I am always trying my best in everything that I do. Genuinely, I am. That's why my physique went from this to this. This was my physique at my peak. I don't want to stay at that, you know, weight anymore. That's a little bit too hard to maintain, especially with my lifestyle. But, you know, the fact that I tried to make myself better, that's definitely, you know, an improvement from what I was. So you always have to be making yourself better. 1% better every single day. I keep telling you guys that, but genuinely, I live it, right? Guys, there was a time I was not going to the gym. I was 200 some odd pounds. I was really fat, man. It's not healthy to be like that. I was smoking. I was, you know, eating chocolate every day. I was doing whatever, right? And then I stepped my game up. There was one day where I just snapped. I was like, you know what? I need to get better for myself, for my family, and you know, by the help of God, I did, and we're kind of there right now. So again, you know, my content is meant to be funny and all that, but I genuinely do make this content for you to learn. So I hope, tomorrow you will do something that is a little different than you did today and will make you better in however you think you're gonna get better. I don't necessarily know your life, nor am I here, nor am I in a position to talk about your life, but I can tell you from my previous experiences and my life. So I hope that helps you. Oh, fuck. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I don't think I'm gonna hit cardio tonight, just because I don't wanna sweat when I'm getting out, or maybe I might, I don't know. But one thing that I'm definitely going to do is go to the gym and go on the bike. But no, one thing I'm definitely going to do is going to be going to the jacuzzi, because I went to the sauna today. Definitely helped me out a lot. So now with that being said, let me show you what I'm about to eat. It ain't nothing special. I found these chicken sausages at Costco. To be honest with you, they're pretty goated. It's pretty good. Yeah, the macros are pretty solid. Guys, this isn't a gym channel, by the way. I'm just showing you what I do as a 7-figure entrepreneur, soon to be 8-figure, hopefully. Within this following year, I think we will, we'll be up there. We'll be on that 8-figure mark, and then, and you never know, I might be 9 figures before 30 or 10, you never know. We are doing pretty good. We're at the mid 7-figure mark right now with my company, and it's going very well. Who's calling me? My dad. I'll call you.
A few moments later.
So you really thought I didn't have a Versace robe? You really sat there and doubted me with drip? Bro, stop the cap. Okay, bro, I've had one of these. I just don't pop it out. I don't look, bro. I just moved into this building. Okay? I don't want to flex on my neighbors like this. But sometimes you have to, bro. Sometimes the drip is necessary. It's essential, some people might add. Why am I wearing a Versace robe to my building pool? Because I fucking can. All right, I'm about to go hit the jacuzzi for a little bit. Take some me time, I told you. I like taking my me time at the end of every day, right? Shops are closed, everything is closed. I know I fuck around a lot, but you need you time. You need time set aside every single day for yourself. That's one thing that I've learned, because when you're in a position where everyone needs you, you need you as well, if that makes sense. You are the captain of the ship. And if your mental status is not correct, then you're gonna basically steer the ship and Titanic it. All right, so I'm about to go take some me time in this, and then yeah, I'm about to come back home and just knock out. So with that being said, this is episode 8 has finally come to a conclusion. Day in the life of an entrepreneur. I don't know what the fuck the series is called. Entrepreneur life, day in the life of an entrepreneur has again come to an end. Now with that being said, I love you, and yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll see what we got going on. Hopefully I feel a little bit better. I'm still sweating profusely. So hopefully I recover and I'm 100% tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't film too much today. I was feeling a little under the weather. I still am. So gotta go recover a little bit. All right? I love you. With that, we have concluded episode 8. See ya.